We're joined now by Parker folks. Two juniors join us today on the Locker Room Show. And Parker, I asked him if he knew what was going on. He said, well, you're going to ask me about football, I suppose. Smart guy right here. It's the reason he's one of the main guys up on the front row, both sides of the football. Parker, you guys go to Colby this week. I get you right after practice, and I know you're tired, wanting to get the heck out of here, so thanks for taking some time for us. What does this Friday night mean for you guys after getting the Week 1 win and then finding out Colby knocked off Concordia?
It just is another step that we have to take to host a home playoff game, which we haven't done since Coach Rice's first year. We're on a mission, our whole team, to host a home playoff game, and we don't want to repeat from last year, not making it to the playoffs, lose to Colby on extra points. We want to smash it down their throat.
Talk about smashing it down the throat this past Friday of the Goodland Cowboys. I really thought that was a game that you guys would win a couple of scores by. To pull away in the manner that you did, I mean, you guys went a little crazy out there for a while, knocking things around.
Once we got that first touchdown, it's just like the domino effect. Everything just started clicking for us. Things went our way. But with our offense, once that starts happening, all things can break loose, and anybody can make a big play at any given time, whether it's a pancake block or Tyler Young running 80 yards untouched. It just can happen in our offense.
The pancake block you mentioned, and Jacob Blackburn, of course, has tabbed you guys the IHOP crew. I love the fact you brought that up. Okay, we do a little thing called Tiger Trivia. So you're ready for anything I throw at you, right?
Yep.
All right. Long road trip coming up to Colby.
Yes.
Who is the first guy that's going to crack a joke on the road trip to Colby this week?
Tyler Young.
Without a doubt?
Without a doubt.
And I asked who was the best joke teller earlier this year, and then I asked, could we tell any of the jokes here on our Locker Room Show? The answer was no. Would you say it's going to be of that variety?
Yes, definitely.
Very good. All right. When ordering tacos, hard shell or soft shell?
Soft shell.
Without a doubt. And we talk about chewing gum. What is your favorite?
Double bubble.
Double bubble. Baseball guy somewhere down the road has to be for a double bubble chewer. Parker, folks, our guest on the Locker Room Show. Twin Valley Locker Room Show is back inside Clay Center Tiger football, and a chance to talk now with the Atom Bomb, Adam Ebert. And he has gotten out there this year and gotten out in space. I want to talk about the blocking that you have done. We had the IHOP crew member, Parker folks, talking about pancake blocks. When we had Tyler Young on the same show, right where you're standing, and I asked him what he looks for when he gets outside, and the first thing he said was green grass. But the second thing he said was your number, because when you got Adam Ebert blocking for you, a lot of good things happen. How fun is it to get out there and block for a guy that can move like Tyler?
Yeah, it's kind of like the IHOP crew, like Parker said. It's you just get out there and you block for Ty, and then when he goes past you, you just keep getting in people's way, running interference for him, and then it's awesome to see him go like 80 yards, and so it's kind of it's a really good feeling to be able to block and run the ball at the same time.
He also said when I asked him if there was a Tiger on the team that could catch him or get close, he said, if anyone, it would be Adam Ebert. Can you really catch T-Money?
Me and Ty, I guess we go like off and on. Earlier in the year, I beat him in the 40, but I don't know if I could consistently do that. Ty's pretty fast, so I guess there's a chance I could, but I would say probably he'd have the better end of it, if anything.
It's good to have both these guys on the same side of the football. We do know that much for the Tigers. Okay, Tiger Trivia, you ready? In practice this year, favorite drill you run all year long?
Oh, definitely the option drill. Everyday option drill for H&Zs, fullbacks, and quarterbacks. It's great.
You're not being sarcastic at all?
No, I mean, I like it. It's just we do it a ton, so I got to put it up there.
And least favorite drill you do throughout the year?
Rat in the hole for linebackers. I don't know, it's just I don't like it that much, but, it's important that we do tackling and stuff, but it's just not my cup of tea, I guess.
Yeah, he's going into politics with answers like that. He's got both sides covered. Okay, when ordering nachos, jalapenos or no?
No, I'm not good with spicy food.
Okay. Good answer. We'll keep that in mind. And favorite Pandora station?
I don't listen to Pandora.
Favorite song on any playlist you have on any device, what would it be?
Let's go with Welcome to the Jungle.
Good call. And long road trip, since we're talking this trip out to Colby. If you wanted to see a movie on the way, there's time for many. What's going to be the movie you want to request?
I would go with can't remember what it's called. It's with Baby Miles. I can't even remember. Parker, what is it? Friday Night Lights. There you go.
Friday Night Lights, and we will be under the Friday Night Lights with these guys once again, trying to get, as Parker said, on a mission for a home playoff game. It's been a while. Good luck at Colby, guys. Adam Ebert with us on the Twin Valley Locker Room Show. Once again, we take you back in the Twin Valley Locker Room Show, and now joined, instead of Coach Todd Rice this week, he's in parent-teacher duty this week. So he brought in the superstar, the Broadway guy. Coach Joe Wietharn is with us. Joe, talk about stepping in this year on the sidelines with the Tigers. You grew up watching, then playing, starring with the Tigers, going on to play at the college level. Talk about stepping in with these guys and what it's been like now to get in the mix from a different view.
It took a little getting used to at first. I was still wanting to be the guy strapping it up and going out there, just coming back from college and stuff. So it was a little different pace from the college that I was used to. Emporia State runs the spread, and so it's a lot faster pace than what we do here in Clay Center. But it's been fun. It's been a process that I've really enjoyed, and it's made me feel like I'm back into it. And I still wish I could go suit up with these guys. I mean, it's been a fun season and a lot of hardworking guys out there. And so I've coached, or I guess all the coaches except for Coach Hayes, I've coached or were coaches when I was here, and so it was easy to come back into the program and have that relationship already built with those coaches, and so it was a lot easier to feel welcomed and to jump right into things.
Yeah, it makes sense because you do know those guys very, very well, and now you work really alongside Coach Hayes quite a bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we coached the freshmen together, and then we helped Coach Lane and Coach Last with the JV. So we've got a lot of time together, and he also helps me out with the wide receivers. So we spend a lot of time together in practices and other games and traveling and stuff. So
I've heard Parker and Adam both talk about getting a home playoff game, and it has been a long time for the Tigers. There's still big steps to take. We know that, but the first step is this road trip to Colby. What do you know about the Eagles? What are some of the things you've really focused on this week?
We're going to really have to shut down their run game. They have a dominant run game. They got some big guys up front, and they like to run that smash mouth football and just try to shove it down our throats. But we've got some good guys on the D-line and those middle linebackers with Gabe Ware and Casper. I mean, those guys are some tough-hitting guys, and so those guys come out and play well and shut down that run game. And I think we'll really have a pretty good chance with our explosive offense. I don't think we should have any problems putting any points on the board. It's just we need to limit the big plays and limit their run game.
We do Tiger Trivia each week. Now, this is 3 random questions, could be about anything. Are you ready for this?
Sure.
Okay, the first one is about Tiger football. All right, and so we asked earlier favorite drills and least favorite from Adam Ebert. As a coach now, take away the fact that you used to do these drills. As a coach, what drill do you get truly the most pleasure out of putting your guys through?
I run a lot of the wide receivers drills, so I like running them through. We do a sled drill, just working footwork and stuff, so I'd say 3-man sled drill for wide receivers.
If you were playing, you said you feel like you want to get the pads on often. Who's the one guy you would want to avoid running the football anywhere on the football field of the Tigers currently?
Depending on kind of what offense, I suppose. Balin Brumfield's kind of one of those guys that if I was playing quarterback, I wouldn't want him rushing off the edge. Gabe Ware really brings it up the gut, so I'd have to say it's probably a toss-up between one of those two guys.
And I would agree from watching. I would avoid those guys as best as I could as well. Okay, little random stuff here. Adam Ebert says he doesn't listen to Pandora. Do you?
Yeah, occasionally.
And what would be your favorite Pandora station?
Probably Red Dirt Country.
Very good. Okay, if you're ordering nachos, we asked this too, jalapenos or no? Adam said he doesn't do good with spicy food.
Jalapenos on the side, I'd eat them plain. I don't mix them with the nachos. I'd just eat them plain.
Joe's always been complicated, trust me. And what's the last book you read?
It was Winston. It was a book on Winston Churchill, Churchill's Secret Agent or something along those lines. It was a book on one of the world wars and the spy gang, all the scandal stuff, I guess, I think.
It's an impressive answer. I don't think he made it up either. Broadway coach Joe Wietharn, we appreciate you being with us, Joe. Good luck this week.
Thank you.
The Twin Valley Locker Room Show, we take you inside Tiger football.